Let's continue talking about the Bridges translation of the 10 qira'at of the Noble Quran. Last time we spoke about one of the features, which is the suffix that you see sometimes next to the pronouns, you with a small sg, or pl for plural, or dl for dual, of course sg for singular, or the next to the imperative tenses like say, and so on. But there's also something else. And actually, between me and you, this is the main root cause that made me spend 4 years of my life translating the Quran. Of course, with the rest of my colleagues in Bridges Foundation. And it is a phenomenon that fascinated me in the Quran. It's called the grammatical shifting, or al-iltifat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the hereafter over 500 times in the Quran, all of them in past tense. But 168 translation before me turned them into future tense. And when I asked them, they said, well, the English reader will find it awkward. So they changed the tenses from past tense to future tense. But Allah didn't do that. So I felt like it is the right of non-Arab speaking Muslims to know how their Lord spoke. So this translation is not only about the meaning that Allah meant, it's about the style of speech of Allah. When the kuffar in hellfire, they call upon Malik, the warden of fire, of hell, and they ask him, they tell him, وَنَادَوْا يَا مَالِكُ لِيَقْضِ عَلَيْنَا رَبُّكَ قَالَ إِنَّكُمْ مَاكِثُونَ لَقَدْ جِئْنَاكُمْ بِالْحَقِّ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَكُمْ لِلْحَقِّ كَارِهُونَ. They called upon Malik, past tense. O Malik, let your Lord finish us off. قَالَ, he said, إِنَّكُمْ مَاكِثُونَ, you are staying. لقد جئناكم بالحق ولكن أكثركم الحق كارهون. We have came to you the truth, but most of you are haters of the truth. All the translations turned it into future tense. So everyone reads it like that. They will call upon Malik. Let your Lord finish us off. He will reply to them, you are staying. But actually Allah didn't say so. Allah spoke about the hereafter, which is a future event in past tense. Same thing also in Surah, I think, Al-Ahzab, when Allah says, وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ زُمْرًا, and the evildoers were driven to hellfire in throngs, in Surah Al-Ahzab, Surah Al-Zumar, I'm sorry. And also, وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمَرًا, and those who were mindful of Allah were taken to Jannah in throngs, also in past tense. The translations, all translations, made them into future tense. It's like the evildoers shall be driven to hellfire. Those who fear Allah, or those who are mindful of Allah, will be taken to paradise. But Allah said it in past tense. Why is that? This needs tadabbur. Without imposing on people our tadabbur, we kept it in past tense, but we added a footnote that says, frequently the Quran addresses the events of the hereafter in past tense, and this is a point of pondering that should be pondered by the reader without imposing our tadabbur. Of course, our tadabbur is what? My tadabbur on this is that Allah is al-awwal wal-akhir, wal-zahir wal-batin. Allah is the first without a beginning and the last without an end. So Allah is not confided by time. Allah is outside time. So for Allah, there is no future. Yes, the hereafter is a future event for me and you, but not for Allah. So Allah speaks about anything in past tense because everything else happened with Allah. But for us, it didn't happen yet. It's a bit philosophical, but it's not difficult to understand. The issue is, I believe that it is not the role of the translator to explain to the reader. The role of the translator, he's not a mufassir. The role of the translator is to transfer the ayah as it is from Arabic to English. If the ayah is a bit ambiguous, a good translator will transfer it to English with the same level of ambiguity so that the reader would ponder upon it in English like he ponders in Arabic. In the next episode, inshallah, we will speak about the third feature, which is one of the most important. It is how come it is embracing the 10 qira'at of the Quran. Inshallah, in the next episode. See you. Assalamu alaikum.